Hey there, welcome back to Auspicious Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and see what has happened in the recent past, what's happening presently, and what is coming up for you in the next few weeks. Please show me the past, present, and near future for my lovely, let's see, who haven't I read for in quite a while? I know I've been reading and cycling through the same few signs for a little bit now. Who have I neglected? Taurus. My goodness, Taurus. My lovely Taurus. Let's see. What is the past, present, and future for my Taurus? Watching this video now. Okay. Past, present, future. Nice. All right, so this is looking great. So now, in the past, you have felt like you have really had to fight very, very hard. You've been very guarded for a long time. You've gone through a number of very unique, difficult situations that you've overcome. This is a beautiful energy because you went from Nine of Wands, heavily guarded, very untrusting of others, and rightfully so. That's just discernment. That's not a trust issue. That's simply discernment. You've gone through a lot. But now you're in this wonderful, beautiful energy where you trust yourself so much. And because of that, you've taken a number of important and intentional actions that have sparked the wheel of fortune moving forward very quickly. You have a new cycle coming up in life. There's some new opportunity that's coming up for you right around the corner. This is going to be something that, like, you get an email. Check your emails. You're going to get an email that is going to have this massive opportunity that you've been waiting for, you've been working toward. It felt like a distant dream, and that dream is coming true, like, shortly. Nice. On the bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands energy. You are in your full confidence. You are very self-actualized. This is beautiful. You know what's what. You call things out. But the thing is, you are very strategic. You know what to say and to who. Not everyone deserves being told they're being an ass, you know? Sometimes it's not the best, most wise decision to make. So you know exactly how to essentially maneuver through people and their quirks. This is amazing. You're in a position of authority and leadership in whatever field you participate in. Tell me about the past. Tell me about oof. So we have Ten of Swords wanting to peek out here. Yeah, you have gone through some extreme things and have absolutely come out on the other side just so much stronger. It's like that Ten of Swords energy, any pain, like, you know, present in the deck that is associated with situations you've been through has directly fueled and, like, gone through to power you up to Queen of Wands status. Freaking amazing. Yeah, you had to use a lot of strength. You had to make a lot of decisions quickly while not having all the information. Yeah, you went through significant heartbreak in the past. Things most people wouldn't believe if you were to tell them. They would think, what? Are you kidding me? You're such a sweetheart. You're so beautiful. You're so vibrant. You're always uplifting others. How on earth? Wait, you went through this? Like, yes, you did. You've mastered your emotions so well. So well. You know how to hold space for yourself. You develop beautiful collaborations with people around you. This is wonderful. And I get the feeling that you are someone who is a teacher, a leader. hard worker. Could be born on the 7th. Very balanced and wise. You become sage energy. Now that the past is closed up, let's look at your present. Nice. So you are in this energy of rejecting anything that isn't going to be good for you. Anything that looks even close to what you've experienced in the past, you recognize it literally a light year away. Forget a mile away, a light year away. You have truly cultivated a beautiful space, a beautiful life for yourself. You are in King of Pentacles energy, which is grounded. This is energy of high intention. You make plans that are incredibly successful and you follow through and you just execute on them flawlessly. You really do. You are so balanced. It's to the point where you bring a lot of balance to others, to many people. Complete master of your emotions. Your spirit team really, really helps you. Your spiritual practices help you very much. If you work with, deities, if you do witchcraft or, hoodoo, voodoo, etc., Ifa, whatever your system of belief and practice is, it pays off completely. Your spirit team is very, very happy with you. Looking here, I am really focused on the cups. Whatever offerings you provide, your spirit team multiplies in kind. They're very happy with what you provide to them. They could like offerings of flowers, a lot of like greenery, water. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Tell me more. Haha. You tell it like it is. You do not mince words, okay? In situations where it's wise and something needs to be said, oh, you will say it. You say the truth. You strike people's hearts and spirits with the truth, okay? I love this energy. You know what's what? You are completely sovereign in who you are. You are no longer easily influenced by others. In the past, you could have been, but you were learning, you were growing. And there are so many different types of, subjugation and indoctrination that happens that, intentionally makes people vulnerable to, being in situations that aren't good for them. You overcame that so hard. Your sword is sharp. And your children love you. In the present. So it seems like there are some things from the past that still pop up in your mind that are painful. I can relate to that. But for every cup that you feel like has spilled over, you've been rewarded with a far bigger bounty of blessing and abundance. Don't stay in that energy very long. This is the energy that honestly the people who hurt you or took advantage of you deserve to be in. Don't feel and pick up what isn't yours to feel. If there's shame attached to past situations, that's not your shame. That's theirs. To survive being victimized in however way, I get in your case multiple ways. To survive that makes you the victor. You are the one who deserves to feel happy, elated, strong. You survived. You aren't the perpetrator. The perpetrator or perpetrators are the ones who sit in this energy perpetually throughout the rest of their lives. And it follows them into other lives too. The karma does not ever stop for people like that. Just remember, whenever you're feeling these feelings of lowness, they don't belong to you. You don't deserve to feel depression. You don't deserve to feel dark thoughts. You don't deserve that. How on earth would any survivor deserve that? When you speak to the people you speak to, who you guide, would you ever tell them as a survivor, oh yeah, anytime you remember that flashback or that terrible thing, yep, you should feel depressed. You should feel low about yourself. You should hate yourself. You should want to not even be here. Would you tell your survivors in your audience that? Of course you wouldn't. You wouldn't. So just remember, those feelings don't belong to you. They belong to the perpetrators. Whoever hurt you. I get you survived some crazy crimes. This is you. This is you presently. Hold on to this. You are the victor. You're not the person who thought it was okay to do terrible things to another human being. So why on earth should you hold space for negative emotions that you never created? That's not your fault. Was never your fault. Ever. Tell me more. Yeah, that heartbreak is something that it's currently been bothering you quite a bit. Yet there are like 3 distinct, very serious events you survived. And it comes around right on your parade. Unfair. Very unfair to you. I'm going to say now, all of those painful emotions and negative memories, may they be taken away from you and your mind and your body and your spirit and returned back to the people who implanted those negative feelings into your heart. May they suffer under the weight of what they've done to you. That's it. What else? Yeah. So in the present, you feel like they got away with something. That is one of the worst feelings as a survivor that someone can feel. But people like that do not get away with it. They don't. They don't. I promise you. The moment they formed the thought to hurt you and then took action to do so, they cursed themselves in the most violent, horrific way. Indulge in the fantasy of them suffering the way they made you suffer. Here we go with the Emperor. Dominate them. You should do some domination magic. That's going to help a lot. Do some domination magic. Yeah, because in the moment right now, you're feeling like, it's like you feel like those people, that person, like stole your energy from you in some way. Call it back. Do domination magic. Because no. And the 2 other cards that fell out. Yeah, the Magician and 3 of Wands. You could be called to go to the river with some offerings. Like a really beautiful song says, put them in the water. Put them in the water. Do it. Do it as many times as you like. Do it as many times as you like. The Star card just kind of flitted through too, so you're definitely someone who probably has like, and here with the High Priestess, you have some sort of online presence, very successful. The words that you say literally cut through illusions and deliver truth to people that listen to you. and really shatter negative illusions. Yeah, you're a star. That's awesome. What else? Knight of Cups. Yeah, go to the river. Go to the river. Look up, just do some more research. Whichever deities or spirits you work with, look up what they like. You know, do your research and go to the river. It's going to, whoops. It's going to help a lot. It's going to help. And let's go ahead and get some information for Wheel of Fortune. What's coming up next? Ace of Swords. Ooh, you got, like I said, you have a new opportunity coming up for you. You're going to feel like you have to make a decision of some sort in order to like take this opportunity, but you're going to make the right decision. Yeah, this is from a previous reading. Beautiful energy. Look at this. So, you've got Ace of Wands. You're in this you're going to be asked to create something for somebody. This is awesome stuff. We have a few cards behind the Eight of Cups. But it's going to help you walk away from negative memories, negative flashbacks I'm getting here, and help you live in a full mental abundance. The Empress means many things. This right now means mental abundance. It feels like your mind is cluttered, honestly, with flashbacks. Sucks. Very hard. I understand firsthand. But yeah, there's going to be an end to these flashbacks. It's going to get easier. It is going to get better. It is. It certainly is. You'll be able to, once you go to the river, do your rituals, however you like to practice, whoever you practice with. It's going to put an end to things. It definitely will. This is really great energy. Really great energy. You'll have control of your mind in the future, in the near future. Yeah, this is coming quickly. The Star. Yeah, you're going to be asked to create something. It's going to create this beautiful 10 of Cups. You're going to be publicly recognized. It's going to be an absolute dream come true. Look at this. And then the people from your past, oh man, they're going to suffer greatly. This is honestly, this is making me kind of think of the river spirits or whichever deities you work with, kind of working together to slay whoever hurt you in the background. Send them to the water is going to help. Send them to the water. I don't like to say who I work with and which deities I work with, but if you already work with a deity, ask for permission to combine their energy with a river spirit to send these people to the water. And I get that you are going to get that, yes. The positive confirmation that you look for, whichever ritual you do. Send it to the water. Those people from the past are gonna, events will turn. Events will turn. You will get your justice. When you hear about it, I don't know, but you will. I want to say that, like, there is a specific primordial goddess that I work with that I want to say their name, but part of me is like, no. I'm very, very private when it comes to the practices I indulge in. I'll just say she likes keys. She likes keys. And if you know who I'm talking, you already know. That's all you need to know. That should be more than a hint of enough without me saying her name. But ask her. Ask her for your help to meet the river spirits. You can ask for revenge. You can ask her for revenge. Okay, let's see. What else? What else? Since you're going to be going into nature to do this, what should my lovely one bring as an offering to the river spirits to help appease you, Mother? Say her name in my head. I just very private when it comes to that. Let's see. What should my loved one bring? My lovely Taurus. These cards are hard to shuffle. Hold on. That's not it. These are new cards. I got them yesterday. So they're hard to shuffle. Here we go. Okay, so you're gonna have to bury something when you go to the river. Bury it at the riverbank. Now, for those of you who have survived some very serious crimes against your body, you could go to the graveyard, bring that dirt. I'm just saying, if you want to go extreme, you could do that. You could also use the soil of the riverbed. That's right there. You can do that. But you're going to need to bury something. Bury that. Bury those emotions. Bury that person if you know their name. Bury it. They've trespassed. Whoever has done like violent crime against your body. Bury them. What else? What other offerings? What other offerings? And you can go in the morning. You don't have to go at night. At first I was thinking go at night, but like, you don't really have to. You can. Now, for those of you who are going just for like purification, cleansing, mental, physical healing type of thing, go in the morning. But if you're somebody who wants to bring the graveyard dirt, if you really are trying to get that revenge to move through, first of all, I completely support that. As a fellow survivor, I support it. Bury them. Do it. Go at night. I'm getting go from like midnight to 3 a.m. What else? Here we go. Lavender. Bring some lavender for yourself. Now, if you're going to go in the morning, again, for healing, lavender. If you just want to heal yourself, you're not ready to take it to the dark, which personally I haven't yet. It's something I've considered, but I do things my way. I have my own chaos magic rituals that I do and whatnot to help with certain things that I've survived, certain things that are just very common, unfortunately, among women that we survive, right? So I do things my way. I haven't gone to that length yet, but for some of you, I'm feeling, based on the mother that loves keys, get the graveyard dirt, bury them between 12 and 3 a.m. Do some more research. You can bring lavender. You can still bring lavender for your own self-healing. It'll be a multi-layered ritual though. One where it's, because obviously if you're going to be burying them and asking for your healing, that's multi-layered. That's a complicated ritual, right? So if you're a very advanced practitioner, you feel comfortable with doing this, do it. This is something that's going to help you. It's going to help with those flashbacks. It'll help. But again, you're going to have to, look, I'm talking to somebody who's already advanced enough in their own craft and whatnot. So I'll kind of just put it like that. You know what you need to do. You can bring a pine cone, pine tree. Those of you who want to go for healing, pine. Go to a river where there are a lot of pine trees. But yeah, you're going to have to bury something. At the riverbed. Sickle. And there's this, it is escaping me. There's a certain type of root. There's a root you're going to want to bring to bury as well. For focus, regrowth. To help your mind sever those negative flashbacks. Tell me more. What else should my loved one bring? Here we go. Yeah, so I'm already talking to, those who are in the craft. What's up? Love ya. Sis to sis, survivor to survivor. So, but yeah. Yeah, get a broom. You're going to want to put lavender in it. Wrap it up. Use that to help clear your mind. Sweep your room with it. Again, you should bring some poison ivy to the river too. Poison ivy. Tell me what else. Anything else? Anything else? To help my fellow survivor. Anything else? Okay, that's all right. Hold on. Yep. Here we go. All right. Lovely. So, you're going to need to bury some things in a jar. I'm getting there's something you're going to want to combine like lavender and a healing root and salt. Once you're done at the river, and then bury that at your home. And then get moss and cover it with moss. Cover the jar that you bring home. Not bring home. Okay, so look, I hope you're following. Okay? You're going to want to you're going to need a jar. This is just for the home. We've already talked about what to bring to the river with pine trees, correct? Okay. So now, once you've gone back home, you're going to want to get a different jar. You want to have salt in there. You want to go ahead and put some other healing herbs and affirmations in there. You can create your own sigils. I like to do chaos magic. I make my own sigils, that type of thing. So you could do that. Put that in the jar. Bury that. Speak positive words of transformation, joy, beauty, and transience over that jar. Cover it with moss. And that's going to help solidify that positive change that you need to help sever those flashbacks, to help bring a full completion for you. Okay, that's about it. How lovely. How lovely. Well, it's been nice spending some time with you, my lovely Taurus. I wish you the best. You're going to only get the best in this life. Like the video, share the video, subscribe if you see this on YouTube, and what's it called? I'm barely on TikTok, honestly. Like, I've been posting on TikTok, but like, meh. I'm a YouTuber, to be honest. follow me on YouTube. Leave some comments down below too as well. Thank you so much for being here, my darlings. Things will get better. I know that pain is something serious, but know that unfortunately you're in a sisterhood of suffering. Unfortunately, it's one that many, 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 many women, both living and no longer alive, have had to fight through. And you're going to continue to fight as well. And you're going to do great. Okay? You're going to continue to. Your Ace of Pentacles is on its way to you right now. Do those rituals. It's going to help. Okay? It's going to be fine. I know it's hard. And I know that vengeance is very tempting. I know. And you wouldn't be wrong either. At all. Not even a little bit. Judgment is coming for them. Do know that. You do not get to disrespect the one who carries the threshold of life and death with her 24/7. And then get away with it. That's not how things work. So, find solace in this. Feel free to do that ritual I told you about. And all will be well. I promise you this. Much love to you, my dear. So wonderful spending time with you. Take care.